Rhiannon, firstly, Croatia, Wrexham. How have you found it so far on camp?
Oh, it's been great. I managed to get to see my gran and my uncle around the corner for a little bit yesterday. My nan fed me loads of tea and biscuits, so yeah, it's really nice to be back in familiar territory.
I'll take you back a few years now. One of your social media posts says, going from sitting on the metal bars in the Cop End at Wrexham AFC in my full double diamond kit to playing on it for my country, obviously a couple of years ago. Just what was that experience like for yourself?
It was incredible. It was just so nice after all those years. Me and my brother have always supported Wrexham and always gone to the games, even when we moved over to Lancashire. And yeah, I remember that double diamond kit. It was I remember going in the full kit all the time, sat on the little bars and watching Rockin' Robbie and going around the pitch. Like, they were really good memories of me and my brother going to the ground. So yeah, it was really special, and it was a tough time last time we came here with COVID. But I'm hoping that, you know, we get a really good crowd this time.
Does it feel special that you're coming back now, knowing full well it's been a few years, and obviously back then the club was in a slightly different place to now where it is, and just how much it's thriving on and off the pitch and the area in general? Does it feel a little bit more special in some ways? Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of talk around the club at the minute. They're doing so well. The men are smashing it, the women's are as well. And I actually helped with the presentation last year with the women's team when they got their promotion to they won the league and then the playoff and got promotion to the top tier of the Welsh League. So yeah, I'm really, really happy to be back, and I just can't wait to get on the pitch.
And to be kicking off a qualifying campaign, which is obviously going to be of the utmost importance for you and everyone around the camp, to kickstart that at the Stoke Carras in Wrexham, that must be, you know, a great confidence boost for yourself as well, knowing just what it means to you. Yeah,
absolutely. And like you say, you want to go into a fresh campaign, you want to be really positive, and for me this is just like the best way for us to start. I know Elise is going to say the same thing. Obviously we're both from around here, literally down the road, so yeah, we're really excited to kickstart here, and I like all the talk around the club at the minute, and I think it's going to be a really, really good buzz in the ground.
And then, as you've just touched upon, as someone who's relatively local, just how important is it to have these games in North Wales as well? Because there's been a lot of games in South Wales, and rightfully so, with the support that you've managed to have down there. But in terms of encapsulating and inspiring generations from across all the regions in Wales, just how much of a key part does this play?
I think it's huge. We've got to be visible throughout the whole of Wales, not just down south. And it's it's so hard for people to go and travel to the games down south all the time. So it's really, really important for us to be visible up north as well. And yeah, we've put buses on. The girls have put buses on for northern players and fans to come down to games. And yeah, we're just really, really excited that we finally got this opportunity to play a competitive game here.
And looking more generally on the women's game in Wales, just how positive has it been to see the strides made both on and off the pitch, not just internationally, but domestically, as we've touched upon with the Jenner Rajan Premier obviously going from strength to strength, and the success of the Wrexham AFC women's team?
Yeah, and it's just so much more competitive now. You know, you've not just got one overall runner who's just going to run the league every year and win this, that and the other. It's a lot more competitive now, and for Wrexham to come up a league and still be competing up the top there, it's really, really good to see. And all the grassroots clubs and stuff around the north of Wales doing really well. I mean, my youngest cousin, my little cousin, she plays for Buckley Town, the girls, and I was speaking to my uncle yesterday, and he said like they've got enough for 2 teams now. Like, and I went to see them train not that long ago, maybe a year or 2 ago, and they've doubled in size already. So I'm just really happy that we can be here and we can be role models to the northern players and the northern kids, as well as down south too.
And you said that you were involved in handing out the medals at the Stoke Carras when 9,511 fans came down for that game against Connah's Quay Nomads. What are your memories of that day?
That was brilliant. I remember, well, I was going to go to the game anyway because we had a game the day before, so we were free. And then I got asked by Gemma Owen to come and help out. So I was like, absolutely, you've asked the perfect person here. And yeah, it was just the buzz around the ground, the atmosphere. It was just unbelievable, and the girls thoroughly deserved it as well. And you know, they've obviously jumped up a league and they're still shining and competing up at the top. So yeah, it's really, really good that the club are backing the women's team and the men's team.
And for you personally, having grown up in and around the area, how important is it to have Wrexham AFC women doing so well? Because obviously there's the side on the pitch, but there's a side off the pitch where they can go and inspire young girls in North Wales, and they can go and inspire a new generation of footballers to come through from that region.
Mm-hmm. And the club supporting the women's side, they support them on and off the pitch, and you can see that they don't just support them with money, they really support them in a lot of different areas. And I spoke to Ryan and Rob when I went over to help with the medals, and I had some really good chats. In fact, I did say, we want to play here. I outright said, we want to play here. Why are we not playing here? And he said, it's to do with the floodlights. And I thought, well, at least he knows. He's obviously clued on that he knows it's about the floodlights and UEFA. And then obviously this has been resolved, and we can now have the men's and the women's teams, national teams, playing here too.
And then moving back to obviously your own participation in your European qualifiers, just what would a qualification mean for this group and this country?
I mean, it gives me the shivers because we've just been so close so many times, and I don't think I can take any more heartbreak, to be quite honest. It's a completely fresh start for us. We're under new management. We've got the same group of players that we really, really want to do this for everybody, for ourselves, for the team, we have a campaign for us, for them, for her, and it couldn't be any more real. But yeah, we're ready to go now, and everybody's on the same page. We all want us working towards the same goal, and I think that, I know we will do this time.
And then finally, Rhiannon, just one thing. The Welsh national anthem at the Stoke Ras before the match against Croatia on Friday. What does that make you feel? When you're in such a small stadium, everything, it's just, obviously with the men it's different when it's a full packed out Cardiff stadium. But in a stadium like the Racecourse, where it's just so close, it's going to be unreal. It's going to be unreal. It's just shivers. I think half the stand, is going to be mine and Elise's family and friends. I'll tell them they need to pelt it out as loud as possible. Thank you very much, Rhiannon. Best of luck.
Thanks very much.